Okay, we're recording. Hi, everybody. This is Angie, Yoga Dragon. So, this is my first video at my second attempt at a YouTube channel. Welcome to my video. And so, what I'm doing is I have studied quite a wide variety of modalities. So, I'm going to be doing dynamic meditation, teaching you how to do that. I'll be doing various yoga poses. I'll be doing a lot of toning and overtoning with my crystal singing bowls, gongs, some tingshas, and a crystal pyramid. And then every other video will be, I have a major arcana stack of tarot cards. So every other video will be an oracle and tarot card reading for the zodiac signs. So I'm just going to kind of alternate them. So today I wanted to talk about how this toning, how it interrelates to the organs in the body, the bone, the tissues, the fat cells. And each video will be some toning. And then I'm going to use my xylophone to play 2 octaves of notes that correspond to the frequency of each organ. It could be the spleen. I might do one on the liver, all that. Kidneys, brain, muscle, they all correspond to a frequency. So I thought it would be kind of nice today to start with some weight loss tips and management. And that would be the note C sharp. Okay? So I'll explain what I want you to do and how this, because it's going to be interactive for you. You're going to use some visualization when I get to the xylophone after I do about 11 minutes of toning for you. But first I wanted to give you some of my shortcut tips. If you want to, my goal would be to lose 2 or 3 at the most pounds a week. And most people could stand to lose 10 pounds. And even though it's statistically impossible at my age to lose weight, we're not going to go with that theory. Okay? So I'm going to give you some of my shortcut tips and tell you what I've done and what's working for me. So you want to, if you're going to start on a diet and exercise program, you want it to be something that you can do, something that's simple, and something that's very simple, and something that's going to be effective. So the first thing you want to do is kind of get yourself kind of psyched for it. So what I would recommend for you is that you might want to get something to support that. Look online and just use your intuition and just you don't have to do a lot of research. And I'm not a commercial for any of these products, but I did find this one when I was not sleeping one night. And, we get a lot of those infomercials on your phone. So I tried this one. This one has chicory inulin in it. What I like about this one is, as soon as I get up in the morning, you take one with a full glass of water and you're done. You take one a day. Do not take more than one of this. So you don't need, and don't combine these. Just pick one and kind of stick to it. Now so I have I think a 2 or 3 month supply of these that came. I think it's about $100, but it's for 3 months, and I should be able to reach my goal hopefully by then, as long as I stay away from the pizza. This one I had gotten because I listened to a doctor, an Asian doctor, talked about this one. It's another one. I'm going to leave this in a jar. I'm going to take the first 2 months, and then I'll move on from there. So this one's BioX4, and they both have probiotics in them. This one you take before each meal, so it's 3 times a day. So I'm going to start with this, keep it simple, and start with the simple one. Another thing that I do first thing in the morning, because this is all interrelated, your motivation and your level of focus and how good you're able to feel when you get a good night's sleep. And I get a lemon in my body first thing in the morning. Now, I put it in apple juice with energy greens, and you can get those at Walmart for cheap. But the point is, you're getting in a mindset of self-care, and you're setting yourself up for success. So I get a half or a whole lemon in my body with some apple juice and some energy green powder mix first thing in the morning, because I deal with chronic fatigue. So, I don't jump out of bed, jump in the shower and go to work. And then another thing I did when I did my shopping to get myself psyched for my new regimen. I don't think of it as a diet in the contemporary word meaning of a diet. Diet to me is like a regimen. Like régimen is the word for it in Spanish. It's a regimen. And it's something that makes sense. So I got some grapefruit. Now, if you can handle the yellow grapefruit, they're pretty effective in burning fat. But I got like 6 of these because that'll last me for 2 weeks. Because I just eat half of one. I didn't eat one today. But I try to get one of these in my body for breakfast. Now, if you need a bigger breakfast than a grapefruit, because sometimes I do, I'll eat my grapefruit after I take this. It could be an hour and get that in my body, because I think it's better to eat fruit by itself. And then an hour later, I might have one egg and I like home fries and French fries. Now I did buy and it wasn't expensive at all. I bought a hot air fryer because I'm a French fry freak. And if I'm going to give up dairy, alcohol, and meat for a couple months until I get to my weight loss goals, then I need something that I really like. And I love French fries, so I cut them all up from the hot air fryer, and then I drizzle some olive oil on them. And then another thing, so what I'd like you to do is look at your diet as it is now, if you're having a hard time losing weight and exercise isn't working, and pick 1 or 2 things and cut them in half. Now, I chose, for very good reasons, I chose alcohol and meat. If you're eating meat, particularly red meat, every single day, you might want to cut that in half for yourself. And I have reasons why. That's kind of hard on the liver, both of those. And you want to get all your organs in optimal working condition. Okay? And get your body, like a finely tuned machine, and then you're going to lose the weight. And I can say that I am never hungry. I'm never hungry. I eat intuitively. If I'm hungry, I eat something. If I'm hungry after my grapefruit breakfast, then I'll make an egg and some home fries. But I did also get some, for some reason, I think that, I always forget what they're called. They look like little green brains. Like, what are these green fruits called? Vegetables? But green vegetables, the little cabbages. Brussels sprouts. Sorry about that. Yeah, Brussels sprouts. And I cut them up and I throw them in the home fryer. The hot air fryer. I think I got one at Walmart for $30, but that's a small one because I pretty much, it's just me mostly. And another thing that I think is very good to get in your body, and my sister, she's certified. She's an integrative nutritionist, and I also read this. I went out and I got, this is ginger. It comes in a powder form too, organic, but this is ginger. So how I get this in my body, and none of this has to be perfect every day. But once you start feeling better and your clothes aren't so tight, you're going to be more motivated to continue. So what I do with the ginger is, and another thing that I highly recommend for 2 reasons, is to get some herbal teas in your body. This one is, you see it says Reiki liver health on it. And teas are a very inexpensive way to get herbs in your body rather than going to the health food store. Try to get out of the mindset of taking a lot of pills and try to get into the mindset of putting herbal teas and food in the body, because the food was made for the body. And as Hippocrates, the father of medicine, said, let your medicine be your food and your food be your medicine. This is my favorite. This is called green tea. It's green tea. It's blueberry slim life. And this supports, it energizes and supports a dieting program. It's great. These teas are great. And then if you have any problem with arthritis or a lot of aches and pains, I got some turmeric. I got some more. Just try to get it in your body, a few times a week. Oh, so I cut the ginger up. I skin it a little bit, and I cut it like you're cutting up garlic, and I just put a couple chunks in my herbal tea, and it doesn't change the taste, but when I get to the bottom, I eat the ginger. So ginger will help you lose weight too. Ginger, grapefruit. The lemon is to clean out your cells and make you feel good. And the last thing that I wanted to just suggest and recommend is fresh is better, but get yourself some green beans, because the green beans have chromium in them, and that's going to help you. It really will. So what I did was I looked around what I had in my kitchen, and I had a lot of things that I wasn't using because I kind of gave up. And so I have a lot of aloe vera juice, and I had some I had these, which I had stopped taking because I wasn't taking them right. I gave up on them. So see what you already have. Okay, so those are my shortcut to weight loss, healthy weight loss, changing your lifestyle. So let's get on with the tones, because I want to keep these videos under 40 minutes so I can post them. So I'm going to start by calling in the 7 directional guardians. I'm going to tone for about 8 minutes. That'll put us at 20 minutes. And then what I want you to do, after we come into silence for a few seconds, maybe 30 seconds, I'm going to start playing at varying intervals the C sharps on the xylophone, because the C sharp, as I said earlier, corresponds to the fat cells. Now, your job is, when I come over on the xylophone and I start hitting the C sharp, I have a higher octave too. So when I'm doing the work on the xylophone, that's when I want you to go into a meditative state. When I'm doing the tones, you don't really have to be in a meditative state, because when frequencies and sound, it goes right into the cells and the organs. Whether you're playing a game of cards or not, that's how powerful sound is. But when I start doing the C sharp, since this particular video we're focusing on weight loss, or cleaning out the fat cells, clearing them out and helping the body eliminate, stuff that's been in there for a while. I want you to go into meditative state, and I want you to focus on not what your body is looking like now, or not what you don't like about your body, but I want you to visualize your fat cells working like machines and cleaning themselves out. Maybe visualize yourself taking a little jog or a brisk walk, coming back in the front door and feeling better. Visualize yourself at your optimal weight. Visualize yourself smiling when you button up your jeans and that button actually goes together. Visualize what you want, not what you don't want to see with your weight. And that's kind of like part of the, if you've heard of that movie called The Secret, that's one of the main things with manifesting is focusing on what you do want, not what you don't want. And that all these little things add up to make a big difference. I just found my, okay. So we're at 15 minutes. Let's start with some toning, and then I'm going to go into the iPhone, and then I would like you to start visualizing, feeling good, releasing. See in your mind's eye the fat cells cleaning out, and see yourself happy when you get on the scale and you start to see the scale moving in the right direction. Okay, so everybody's weight loss goals are different. So let's begin. I'm going to begin again by calling in the 7 directional guardians, and I'm just going to get started. I don't know how these tones are going to carry through on a computer. They generally don't reverberate, but I'm going to do the best I can. The xylophone will be the important part for the weight loss part. So we're going to start the visualization phase. It's going to be very simple, and again, the note is C sharp. It could be on a guitar, a piano, an electric bass. C sharp. Fat cells. Okay, so we're just going to take 2 minutes. All right, come into stillness and just allow your body a couple minutes to absorb tones, the overtones, the sounds, the frequencies. Thank yourself for giving yourself a couple minutes. So I hope this is my first YouTube video. And I'm going to follow it up with the tarot card reading. So you don't have to do the tarot if you're adverse to that. I hope this was helpful. I send you illumination, peace, light, healing. This video is carries throughout time, so whenever you hit this, you'll be receiving my healing love and my intention for you to reach your goals. It was nice to spend a couple minutes with you. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel. I think my first YouTube channel had like 32 subscribers. Everybody else has 5,000. And pass it on. And the next one's probably going to be on the liver. And I will see you again. Goodbye.